For the past 19 years, I've lived life along Highway 280 in Chelsea, and welcome to our very first episode of Life Along 280 in Chelsea. And I can't think of anybody better that I would want to do the absolute first episode with other than my friend here, Joseph, at Joseph's Table. So.
Well, thank you. I feel honored and privileged to be the first one.
Well, how could we not do this and you be,
Absolutely.
first?
You're just here for the food. We know.
Well, the food is really good, and that's really why you should be here. Your place here in Chelsea it's such a secret and it's getting out, right?
It is.
And the other night, I came here, and of course, Donna was here, and she and Michael, and there were a lot of tables that were filled, so the word's getting out.
It is, and we try, by the word of mouth, is to get the word out. It's by showing you the food, to let you taste the food and come back for that. A little extra bonus is me, but that's a different story.
Well, no, he's gonna always stop by. If you're here eating, he's gonna stop by and say hello. He is the greatest host. So you really do need to come try it out because there's like several favorites. You changed the menu, and I love the menu.
We changed it up because a lot of people were talking about different variety of food, not only being specific. And with the name the way it was, the Pita Hut, people always went one way as far as food, and we're trying to let them know that we do have a bunch of other variety of food. So we added a steak, hand cut steak. We did our own burgers. So we're putting a little extra stuff. We're keeping up with all the favorites that we've done over the years. And like the creamy stuffed chicken rolls, it's big favorites, and so people are coming in trying the new stuff and thinking, hey, it's not only pitas, but if you want a pita,
we got that too.
It's still there.
Well, some of my favorites are, and of course, the hummus. You have to start with hummus, but he'll even provide cut up vegetables if for some reason you're watching your carbs and you don't want to have the soft pita or the crunchy pita. Mm-hmm. So I'm grateful for that because when I'm behaving myself.
Absolutely. Sometimes when you're trying to behave, you need someone to help you.
That's right.
Even though the chips and the bread is excellent and I cannot live without, but if you want anything that you need, that you're here, because we do everything from scratch and we make it when you order it. If you want some fresh vegetables, and we always have some good vegetables, we can cut them up and have them as like little sticks, that you can eat the hummus with. You don't have to, eat the chips or whatever. Whatever diet that you're on, whether you're a vegetarian, whether you're vegan, whether you're, whatever it is, you cannot do this, or you're allergic to this, or whatever it is. All these stuff, I do take very, very seriously, especially allergies.
Yes, you do.
So we make sure that we do it a certain way. Some people will come up with some, like I can't do soy oil. So we use olive oil and we do it on a separate place, where we use the regular stuff. So, some people are like, I'm allergic to this and this and this and that. I make it by itself in a little pan, So we make sure that they're taken care of, because once you do that, they will come back. And they give you another chance to let them try something new.
Of course they will, and Joseph's heart is bigger than his love for food. No matter who in the community, especially in Chelsea, might be sick or need something, he's the first one to make a meal for the family. And whenever I have events, if I call him, he'll put something together to take care of everybody in the crowd. And I just hear over and over people going, this is so great. This is such great food. So I just appreciate everything that you do to give back to the community. Absolutely. And to just help so many people that we love together. And I'm grateful for you, for sure.
We moved to Chelsea. We've been here for 6 years now. 5 as the Pita Hut. Then we changed up to Joseph's Table. It's been, a year. Wow.
Oh, wow.
I know, July, right? Wow, another few more days.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So altogether that we have been on 280, it's been almost 14 years on 280. So what we've done is, that one I did not do. We need to edit that one.
It's all good.
This is not me. This is like one of those calls.
Okay.
It's time to wrap up now. Okay.
Sorry about that.
It's all good.
So we've been in the community for 6 years now, altogether on 280 around 14. And when we moved to Chelsea, we have a very sense of community and people rallying around each other in time of need, in time of happiness and sorrows. We do that, and being here, basically, I consider myself part of the community, and we do whatever we can, to help out, somebody that's in need, somebody that's do not have the time to cook, if they have somebody that's sick, and we try to reach out and try to help out as much as possible. As far as orders and catering, matter of fact, I'm doing a couple of catering orders, for something that we don't usually do at the restaurant. We used to do back when we were the Pita Hut, and it's this stuffed squash.
Oh.
So I'm making it two different ways. One of them is going to be vegan, and the other one's going to be the regular stuff with the meat and all that stuff that we usually do. So we do special orders as long as I know ahead of time, and you call me the last minute and you say you wanted something, together, to put something together, I can do that.
You always do.
I try.
In fact, you've got something cooking right now.
I do. I'm working on Mondays. We close Sunday and Monday, and on Mondays I usually come in and I do some prepping for the next day. So I don't want to get caught up since we have everything. We have a lot of prep to do. So today I'm working on the shrimp adobado.
Ooh, yummy. One of my favorites.
It's a jumbo shrimp, with a little jalapeno on the inside wrapped in bacon, and we grill that and we put a spicy sauce on it.
I know you're jealous.
It is a very good appetizer. So we'll get to do some of that. Maybe teach you how to roll a couple of those.
Okay.
And then we're going to do a bruschetta.
Yummy.
With prosciutto, tomatoes, some Kalamata olives, a little bit of seasoning, and I won't give you the secret thing. That's a different one. But we'll get to do those two, and make it quick, and just show people some of the good stuff to start with when they come to Joseph's table.
All right, well, let's do it.
All right, let's go. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put a couple of shrimp with bacon right here.
Okay.
We're gonna take some shrimp. We can leave the tail on because at the end you can hold the tail and then look like that. Okay. Plus it looks better.
Yes, this is actually one of my favorites.
So when you're doing with that, you put the shrimp right here and you're gonna put the jalapeno on top like that.
Okay.
Straight up like this. Just close it. And we're gonna you're just gonna roll it.
Beautiful.
And once you roll it like that, keep it on the side. Then once we get like 4, we put them on the skewer. Okay. You ready to try one?
Sure.
There you go.
Okay.
Jalapeno.
Right. Put it on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Roll it up.
Roll it up. Don't worry if it shifts around. You can always adjust it.
Okay, and then you put the sauce on the top?
No, we're not going to do the sauce yet till after we cook them. Okay. Very good.
So another thing that I love to eat here is empanadas.
Empanadas are very good. We do have the spinach ones.
Yes, and the cilantro lime shrimp. That's one of my favorites.
Have you tried the bruschetta?
Yes.
That is a good one.
It is very good.
It's simple, it's light, and kind of...
And
you're doing a pretty good job. But you better hurry it up. I don't have all
I know,
day.
right? That was a slow one.
It's okay.
And it's
now
not
that we
very
got them,
pretty.
we're gonna fix it. We will fix it as we go. See this one right here. We're gonna take the skewer and try to kind of catch and just basically right here, and it's gonna go through the jalapeno, and that will make it stable. Okay. So no matter how you do it at the beginning, you align it, put it like that.
So how did you come up with this recipe?
This one over here is an old favorite. Back in the day, 28 years ago, I used to work at a Mexican restaurant, believe it or not, and they had this shrimp adobado on the menu. So I learned how to do all this food by watching the cooks, and they're teaching me. So once we get this one done like that, we can make them all like facing the right way so it'll be cute. So once we get that one, this one is ready. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple of them, and then we'll go ahead and cook them and enjoy our lunch.
Yes.
So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna leave that one alone.
Okay.
Okay, and we're gonna move on to the bruschetta.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
I've got a quick market update for you. Chelsea has always been known for affordability, and that's a huge reason why people buy in Chelsea. At the beginning of the year, the average sales price in Chelsea was below $280,000. Well, guess what? That has jumped up quite a bit to $280,000, and $92,000 is the average sales price for June. In fact, we had 29 days on the market is what it takes to sell a house in Chelsea, and we had 48 closings in Chelsea during the month of June. You can tell that inventory is very down right now, and it's getting a lot more expensive in Chelsea. We have 166 active listings for an average of $387,000. It's a big difference from a sales price of $292, right? So what happened in life along 280? Well, in the 35242 zip code, we had a lot more closings, and in fact, there were 139 of them. So it took an average of 32 days on the market to sell. So Chelsea is selling a lot quicker because it's a lot more affordable. This only takes a little bit longer to sell in 35242, but the average sales price is $445,000. So you can see that is a big difference in price in 35242. There are 388 active listings right now in 35242, and the average sales price is $589,000, or the average list price is $589,000. So in the beginning of the year, the average list price was over $600. So it looks like pricing is coming down a little bit on 35242 and becoming a little bit more affordable. So interest rates are extremely low right now. We're talking about people who are getting in the twos. I have seen people close in the high twos lately, and it just blows my mind. So you can afford these higher prices because the interest rates are so low. If you're wondering about what you can afford, just give me a call and I'll help you through all of that. If you're also wondering how much your personal house will sell for today, how much a buyer in today's market will pay for it, a very realistic number, give me a call. It actually will only take me a few minutes to get those numbers together, and I can normally do it sight unseen. So if you're just curious, it doesn't have to be anything that has a commitment that comes with it. So just recently I closed on a house at Adams Mill. It was only a few months old, and I can tell you that those are usually harder to sell when houses are newer like that and recently was purchased. We got that closed at full price at $305,000, and a great family is moving in there. We also have another one that will be coming on the market soon in Chelsea, and that is 438. It's got 2 acres and 2,900 square feet on a 3-car garage. So a lot of people are asking for those 3-car garages these days, and you can have it. It's a farm style house with a big front porch. I can give you more details if you just reach out to me anytime. All right, so we've been laughing over here behind the scenes like crazy because that's just what we do. What are we going to make now?
We are going to make some bruschetta. Okay, bruschetta has prosciutto. I bring the prosciutto and we slice it up here in house, and I make it into little portions. So what we need to do that is just basically cut it up in small little pieces. And don't, if it's big ones, smaller ones, as long as you don't want a lot of stringy ones. And these are sliced very, very thin. So we're going to take that one, keep them on the side.
And normally he'd be wearing a mask, especially during these times.
Especially when I'm talking to people. So what we're going to do, these are pitted Kalamata olives. And what we're going to do, we're just going to basically slice them up a little bit.
You've had a lot of experience in the food industry.
I have. I've had restaurants for the past, I would say, around 25 years. I've been working at restaurants for the past, like 5 years before that. But I never thought that I'll be in the restaurant business. So this is what we're doing, and it turned out that it's something I do well, and I try to please people, and it's basically a service business.
Well, it's a way that you can love people.
Absolutely.
Through your food and hospitality.
Yes,
so you were at IHOP, right?
We had IHOP for probably around 10 years, 8 to 10 years. And we got out of that, and we ended up with something that I get to play and enjoy.
Yeah, this is a lot more fun than
It is a lot more fun. And you can, do a lot of things that you can without asking permission, let's put it that way.
That's a pretty way to put it.
You can't mess with corporate.
This is all you get to create the menus and
Absolutely.
be creative and
I think a couple more olives will never hurt anybody.
no, those are always so good too.
They're the good ones. I don't like the ones that you find at the store. They're so there's no flavors in them. These are the real calamatas. All right, we're done with this one over here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the ones that we cut, olive, prosciutto. We're gonna take a little bit of tomatoes. And on this one over here. Now this is the mix that we're doing. Now, the magic happens when you add the olive oil and the seasoning, what makes it all what it is.
It already looks beautiful.
Yes. Give me 1 second.
Well, and Joseph also lives along 280. In fact, you live in...
We live in Meadowbrook.
Right, and you live close to where my old house was.
Yes.
So whenever I sent you a card in the mail, I was like, how did we live so close
my
together?
neighbor.
And I didn't even know.
We'll do some extra virgin olive oil. And this one is ready. This is the mix of the bruschetta.
It smells so good.
It has a lot of good flavor. The salt already comes from the prosciutto.
So that was your secret that you put in
That's
there.
the secret right here. This is what they call za'atar. Za'atar is a mix of sesame seeds, as you see. It has oregano, thyme, sumac, not the poisonous one, the edible one. And basically this one it has a little bit of salt in it. This is a mix, you add it with olive oil and you have a very good spread that you can use on anything. It's powerful stuff, it's good stuff. Now this one is ready to be put together and cooked. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put it on some little bit sliced baguettes.
Okay.
We're gonna toast them a little bit, put that on top, a little bit of mozzarella provolone on top, and we melt it a little bit, then we get to enjoy.
Oh, well, I can't wait.
All right.
The enjoying part is my favorite. I am. So while you're getting everything ready, I know everybody's going to be asking, they want to know. So where did you grow up?
I grew up in Lebanon and came to the States when I was 16 years old. And went to school, went to college in Houston, Texas. So
You just love the South because you've lived in Georgia.
I've been learning how to do the y'all for a long time. Finally, I think I'm very close.
You're very close.
Very close. All right, you ready to cook some goodies?
Yes.
All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the bruschettas. We took some baguettes, you know, like small little skinny ones, because you don't want to eat a lot of the carbs, right?
Well, when I'm when I'm trying to behave.
I know it's hard.
It
So
is.
we're gonna put basically a spoon on each
Okay.
one.
So is that good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, if it's a bigger one, you know,
Oh.
make sure that.
See.
Okay, I got you.
Yes, I know. I'm not talented in the kitchen at all.
Hey, you're doing pretty good for not talented.
I can eat really well, and Joseph, I know how to order.
You know, that's a good sign. Let me go ahead and take care of that for you. Let me finish that up. Make sure each one's gonna have a little bit of prosciutto on it.
There, that looks a lot better.
It's okay, I've done it once.
You know, my brother is a chef,
Nice.
and my dad and I used to have a TV show where he cooked, and I talked about real estate. So I did not
That's pretty
inherit
good.
any cooking gene at all.
Well, you got the TV thing. You got the real estate, so that's the selling option. I think you're doing pretty well. Plus, you have me to cook for you.
I was gonna say, thank God I have you.
This one right over here. This is the one with the meat. It has the beef in there. It has a tomato base. It's a little bit thicker.
That is
And
gorgeous.
it's wait when it comes out, we put a little bit of mint and lemon in it,
Oh, yum.
and it makes it really, really good. See, this is a vegan option right over here. It has rice,
garbanzo beans on the inside. It has all kinds of mushrooms, peppers, and I put
It's
a
so
little
healthy.
jalapenos in there. It is, and it's good stuff. I don't put a lot of salt because you can always add.
That's right.
You cannot take out. So we're gonna take these right here, and I like to burn my fingers, and we're gonna put them right over here.
Don't burn your fingers. I brought some friends for...
I wash my hands, by the way.
I brought some friends for lunch here, and we shared these, and they raved about them.
I was talking to you about the squash order. Come check this out.
Oh, yum.
It's a tomato-based sauce that I made
Wow.
it in. This is the vegan one.
That is beautiful.
Then we got this one right over here. This is the regular one. This is more hearty, and it has the beef and all that stuff in it.
Yeah.
So once they're done, there's some delicious.
That looks so good.
This is our bruschetta.
Yeah.
And we get to taste some in just a minute. We have plenty for everybody to taste. Now these over here, we put them on the char grill. Just take a few minutes. Flip them over one time and you see the coloration. Then you put the sauce on it and we serve it.
And it always
Yeah, we
comes
get
out
to eat it.
warm.
Now we get a lot of things that we need to get the lid on, so we can probably end it in just a minute. Okay?
Sure.
So we got a lot of fire going on over here, a lot of smoke going on, but that's a good sign. That's some good stuff right there. As long as we catch the whole thing on fire, I think we're okay. All right. Jenny, with all the hot stuff that you did back there, this is what we came up with.
This is the fruit of your labor.
That is correct. But you helped. So when you eat-
I'm really good at moral support.
And I left the one that you did right over here, and you're gonna have to eat it.
Well, good. I can't wait. And you don't have to be jealous at all, because you can come visit Joseph anytime you want to, because he's open for lunch and dinner every day except Sunday and Mondays. And of course, every Monday night, I tell the children, let's go to Joseph's tonight.
It happens,
I know it does.
but it's okay. We do have a lot of family meals that people are calling in for a family meal, and they can go to the menu, the catering menu. And it is enough for like 4 to 6 people on the small one, or 10 to 12 people on the bigger size. And they can order anything, any specifics or whatever, and we make it happen. So you'll have something from Joseph's table all week long.
There you go. So if you live along 280 or in Chelsea, then make sure that you either order takeout or come by and meet Joseph in person and enjoy Joseph's table.